Hello scrappers and planet lovers, Tin Man here with another video. So early morning, the sun is just beginning to rise behind me. It's been about a week since I've been to this construction site. Give the workers a little bit of time to continue building, and hopefully been throwing out some nice scrap materials for me. So gonna take a look through all the different dumpsters there, see what I can find. Just before I start, this little pile of goodies here I actually found 2 days ago at a different job site. Some really nice Romex wire there, some clean copper. That copper right now, once I strip it, is going to be classified as either bare bright or #1 copper. Currently, #1 copper is going for $4.59 a pound Canadian in London, Ontario. So an excellent price there for sure. And as I have mentioned a lot in my videos, job sites are a great place to find this type of good stainless steel. These are your hoses that go to different gas lines. Put a magnet to this, it is non-magnetic, so that means this is good stainless steel. And this right now is going for about 77 cents a pound in London, Ontario. You can see different trail pieces there, tail ends, different sizes, different thicknesses. So nice score for sure. I've got a huge bag of that waiting to go to the scrapyard. And I did also want to mention something that I forgot to show in one of my videos. This was a box of different outlets and things that I found last week. You can see a little bit of copper wire there that I have, which is great. But a lot of different boxes of outlets that you see. These are going to be tin and a lot of different pronged outlets that you see with brass on it. I did ask my brother, who is an electrician, if I could resell these. And he said, unfortunately, because you found it in the dumpster, if there were anything wrong with these, I can be liable to the person I sold it to if there is any types of mishaps or malfunctions. So not going to sell these, just going to break them down. But you can see some really nice brass on that. Yellow brass right now going for about $3.05 a pound. There's some copper in here you can see as well. So I will break these open on a different video, show you what's inside. The casings here, these casings are going to be classified as tin or shred. Going to get about 10 to 14 cents a pound for these. You can see they paid 65 cents for these. I mean, maybe the casings I could resell, but this one you could see is heavily tarnished inside of that and rusted. So just going to go ahead and sell those. But again, some great tin. It all adds up for sure. And this bin that you see right here, I just pulled in, looked at it before I started taping. Look at that, a little bit more Romex wire. I got some pop cans. Pop cans right now are going for about 90 cents a pound. And a beer can here. Nice Laker Ice here. The old school, I used to drink that 2 years ago. Beer cans, gonna get 10 cents a pound here. Gonna take those into the beer store, get more from the deposit than bringing them in as pop can weight. You can see that, look at that, proudly brewed in Ontario. So gonna keep going, see what else I can find, hopefully add to my pile. But here we go. There is actually a couple roofers that you could see in the distance there. I think trying to beat the heat. We did just finish a heat wave. It did rain a lot. You could see the puddles there. See what I can find here. A lot of garbage. Oh, I see a couple pop cans. I'm gonna just quickly do a look through, look see if I can grab anything of value. Again, here's a pop can. Yeah, this is a pop can. A little bit of cord. A lot of wood for sure. Not really anything of value. I do find a lot of twine sometimes that is plastic, but no matter. A couple little goodies hopefully in the near future at this site. But I don't want to show any addresses out of respect to the construction workers or realtors. But gonna keep going here, see what else I can find. Beautiful morning. It's right now on the dash 17 degrees. So beautiful, beautiful morning. No traffic in here. I think these guys are just starting drywall, so not sure what I'm gonna find. Last week I came out here and there was some Romex wire, so that was nice to see. Let's see what I can find here. Again, some of the bins are never going to have things, but what we got? Anything good? Looks like they're starting. They're fencing. A lot of wood. Drywall, as mentioned. A lot of nice pieces of drywall. Actually, that's a nice big piece. You always find something in these bins. A lot of water bottles, unfortunately. Oh, there is a pop can. I will take that. Something is better than nothing for sure. Take that out of the garbage. So this big subdivision here is soon going to be built up. You can see some houses in the distance that have just been put up. It's amazing how quick these houses can be built, and residents move in very quickly. But some really nice houses in this area, really nice, beautiful area for sure. Okay, here we go, going around. Oh yeah, like I said, you can see some of the houses are already being occupied. Oh, I'll take a gander, even though that one bin is full. We'll see what I can find here. If anything. What is this? It's a piece of metal pole of some sort. There's a couple pieces of tin here. Oh, there's a pole here as well. So a little bit of tin, I guess. I think that's wire. Oh, either way, a little bit of copper wire in that. Nothing much, but hey, something's better than nothing. I did see a tin roller back there. It's gonna be hard to get into there, but just want to get into my truck, see if find a magnet. Always have a magnet in my truck when I'm doing scrap runs, just to show you. Sometimes you're gonna find stainless steel. So if I put a mag to it, this is magnetic. So this right here would actually be classified as steel. I have had some people ask me what's the difference between tin or shred or steel at a scrapyard. So it all depends on the thickness. You can see this piece a lot thinner. In order for it to be classified as steel, the material has to be thicker than 1/4 inch. So it does deal with a lot of thicker pipes, structural beams. And again, as you can see, this is thicker than 1/4 inch. Nice heavy piece. And steel right now going for about 4 cents more a pound than tin or shred. And it does depend on where you put it on your load. If I had a truckload of this, I would definitely have a steel load. But because I only have little pieces like this and little odds and ends, majority of my load is going to be tin. So I just throw it in together, get the tin or shred price for it. Going back to my pole, this one, you can see, as I said, non-magnetic. Your good stainless steel is non-magnetic. So again, 77 cents a pound. This would be, as I mentioned, 14 to 17 cents a pound if I had a nice load of steel. But again, it's all going to be put into my tin load and get the 10 to 14 or 8 to 14 cents a pound, depending on where you are. So gonna keep going here. I do also want to mention, this was in the back of my truck. That is a hose from a washing machine. That too is stainless steel. Sometimes it says right on it stainless steel, which is nice, but you will find these with different dishwashers and other hookups to faucets. So that is actually going to be going into my stainless. And I do also have a box here that you can see has been rained on, but I did find this as well. Look at these nice pieces of copper. This right here is another piece of what would be, oh, what do you got? Brass pieces in here. You can see there's a little bit of brass fit in there, but a lot of cut off pieces of copper tubing. I have some nice yellow brass here, and these two are going to be brass nuts. Once I scratch them, there is a coating on them, but these are brass as well. The nice thing is yellow brass and coated brass are in the same pile. You don't have to separate it, but I did actually use this box just to put these things in, and now the box is all wet. Hard to open again, or hard to put the stuff in. So I'm just gonna leave that right there on my tailgate and put them away after. But some nice little clippings. You never know what you're gonna find. Going into copper tubing like this, there is no category for bare bright. The highest you're gonna get for copper tubing is #1 copper, regardless of how shiny it is. It's either going to be number 2 or number 1. There is no soldering on this, so this is going to be number 1 copper. Again, $4.59 a pound. So nice pieces here, just to show you that you never know what you're going to find. It depends, I guess, on which workers are, or what stage of the house is being built, what workers are at the job site. So here we go. I'm gonna try this bin here, see what I got of anything. A lot of bricks started, a lot of wood. You can see, is there nothing in here, eh? Keep looking a little. Like I said, this is some nice wood you see here for sure. Move it around. Looks like they're doing some type of fence. Got a garbage bin. Uh-oh, looks like a wine box here. Anything, here. Sometimes you will hear garbage bags, pop cans in it. There's a little bit of pop cans. And I see right down here, what do we got? Little tail ends of tin. You can see, little pieces of tin here that I see. Looks like the furnace. So a lot of times you will find pieces of tin cut off, pieces from ductwork or furnaces. So again, 10 cents a pound for this stuff. Tin, great item, does not take a lot to build up weight. So I do have a load getting ready to go. So just gonna add to that pile. Sometimes you'll find huge pieces of it. There we go, gotta get down in there so it all adds up for sure. Little pieces, tail ends. Sometimes we'll find bigger pieces. I'm hoping once I start moving these boxes around, I'm gonna be able to get in there. But looks like those boxes were from a recent move-in, probably that neighbor right there. But it all adds up. So again, gonna just see if I can find a couple more items here. Go on this side. This, hopefully I can see there's no wiring on this house, so hopefully soon there'll be some Romex coming in here. But ooh, what do we got? Like I said, a lot of good pieces of wood here, but nothing of scrap value. No, just some wood. So a little bit of tin, not much. Does depend on other scrappers. They're given the price of tin right now. Some scrappers have been out more than others. They do know that job sites are a great place to go. But again, I'll just next bin, see what else we can find here. Put on my seatbelt. And I know my brothers love these videos. Shout out to Mike and Jason. They love my drive-through videos, picking up material. So shout out to those wonderful brothers of mine. See what else I can find. Make sure I obey the signs and look out for traffic and pedestrians and people. And this is a residential, even though it's mostly construction, there are a few people inhabiting these houses. Not gonna bug these gentlemen here at this job site. There is a lot of wood. Again, these guys, I don't want them falling, so just gonna drive by, but see what I can do. That bin I actually got last week. There was some really nice Romex wire, so I'm just gonna try this last bin here, see what I can find. If anything, this does have the drywall up now, but like I said, we'll take a gander. Alright, hopefully last one scoring. And if I only end up with this truckload of stuff, hey, that's not a problem. Already see right there in the distance a pop can, so gonna get that, make it worth my while. Divert some of the stuff away from the landfill and also an eyesore. Oh, it looks like they're working on trim. Don't see anything in here, but that's okay as well. Oh, no, there it is. I see right there. Couple pieces of eavesdrop. There we go. Look at that, eavesdrop. Eavesdrop right now going for about 90 cents a pound. I do find lots of pieces of eavesdrop. I have a group of wonderful people called On Top Roofing that call me up when there are pieces from their job site, and they allow me to take it. So here's another piece of aluminum that comes off. This holds the eavesdrops in place, but this is also aluminum. This is going to be clean aluminum. So this is going for about 55 cents a pound. This eavesdrop, all of your fascia, your siding, it all goes in the same category at about 90 cents a pound. So I have bags of this ready to go. So a little bit of eavesdrop, not much, but hey, it all adds up. A lot of Romex, a lot of stainless steel gas hose. This, as mentioned, was from another job site. This was today's beautiful score in my first bin. I do have some nice brass, some nice copper. Again, just gonna add it. Some steel, again, it's gotta be thicker than a 1/4 inch. Some nice tin here, and as well some tin pieces here, some sheet tin from furnaces and ductwork. So again, it all adds up. Easy to find job sites, wonderful area. You know, get that scrap. Make sure you ask permission, but the construction workers are usually more than willing to allow you to go in those bins and help divert some of this material away from the landfill. So hope you enjoyed that. Please comment down below, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Tin Man out.